I feel like if we really want to have meaningful change, what I think is most inspiring would be if they were as outraged about racism as they were. If everybody else was that.
Uh-oh.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quarter. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Leaning into Friday hard right now, thinking about the weekend, relaxing a little bit. But, why not meme on a few things beforehand? Now, if you didn't know about the, Victoria's Secret, the company's real secret is their ties to a certain person named Jeffrey. You can look that up on your own. Obviously, I can't talk about it here, but it's a pretty funny relationship that the founder of this company had with a certain guy named Jeffrey. But that's neither here nor there. By the way, a huge percentage of my viewers are not currently subscribed. If you haven't yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below. It'll be the only way you find my videos, and I would greatly appreciate it. So yesterday, Victoria's Secret came out and said what women really want in their ads are overweight women and trans men selling them their product. That's what Victoria's Secret said. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a woman. I'm not in the market for that, but I'm not exactly sure that your average everyday woman is asking for that, but apparently we'll have to see here. Now, the empire was built, of course, in part on the wings of Heidi Klum, Gisele Bündchen, Tyra Banks, but following a year in marketing purgatory, the famed angels are no more. After more than 2 decades, the New York Times reports that the company is doing away with its heavenly supermodel parade. In its place will be a new promotional campaign called the VS Collective. Very communist of you. It will feature women famous for their achievements and not their proportions, like soccer star and gender equality advocate Megan Rapinoe, one of the most annoying people on the planet, and that includes both genders. The Angels' demise has been some time coming. In 2019, Leslie Wexner announced at the end of the Angels fashion show, saying, "Fashion is a business of change. We must evolve, change, or grow. With that in mind, we've decided to rethink the traditional fashion show." Along with Rapinoe, the Times says that the company has hired a number of women to help it redefine what it means to be attractive, including Eileen Gu, a 17-year-old Chinese-American freestyle skier, soon to be Olympian, a 29-year-old biracial model, and inclusivity advocate Paloma Essler, who was the rare size 14 woman to cover on the cover of Vogue, and Priya Chopra Jonas, a 38-year-old Indian actor and tech investor. Rapinoe told the newspaper that the company's previous approach to selling lingerie was patriarchal and sexist, viewing not just what it meant to be attractive, but that the clothes were trying to accomplish it through the male lens and through what men desired. It was very much marketed towards younger women. She also called the message the Angels sent really harmful. As a gay woman, Rapinoe said, "I think a lot about what we think attractive is and what we are afforded the ability to do that because I don't have to wear traditionally attractive things to be attractive, and I don't think that the traditional thing is attractive when it comes to my partner or people I've dated." Well, that's fine. I mean, the general consensus would disagree with you, but I agree, different strokes for different folks. If you don't like, if you prefer people who are not quote unquote traditionally attractive, that's cool. I mean, but the idea that from a marketing perspective, 100 years of data is wrong, that's probably also not something I would push back against. The fact of the matter is, time and time again, all data proves both men and women would rather look at and purchase from beautiful people. That's just the way the human mind works and has worked for since the beginning of time. But yeah, go ahead and trot out there everyday people and see how it does for your sales. Despite the disruption of increased online shopping and a rash of bad press that include models alleging culture of bullying, as well as charges that the brand is phobic and not inclusive towards all body types, Victoria's Secret sales have remained relatively stable compared to their fashion retailers. According to Business Insider, the company has recently begun to recoup some of the 11% market share it lost over the last 6 years. Same-store sales were up 9% in the first quarter of 2019, and operating income, a measure of profitability, increased $213 million. So why not just blow the whole thing up? I mean, change everything. Look, I suppose only time will tell, but we can see the New York Times saying, Victoria's Secret swaps Angels for, quote, what women want. Will they buy it? The embattled giant is attempting the most extreme brand turnaround in recent memory in an effort to redefine not just itself, but also the very idea of what attractive is. Of course, they will fail at this. Now, maybe they will sell more overpriced bras. That's entirely possible. But I don't think that they're going to change public perception of what attractive is. That's just ingrained in each individual person, not necessarily what the brands say so. I mean, I think that there are definitely people that have different ideas of what attractive is. I mean, the dad bod is apparently a thing that women like, but ultimately, no, this is going to fail. But of course, minutes after announcing that Megan Rapinoe was going to be the new face of Victoria's Secret, which is, I don't know, maybe they want to slow their growth. Maybe they're allergic to success, but well, looks like some old tweets have emerged from Megan Rapinoe. Now, look, I don't agree with canceling somebody over a 10-year-old tweet. I don't think, and I'm not supporting it for her either. However, they're the ones that make the rules, so it'll be interesting to see if they hold themselves to the same standard. Of course, we know that's not going to happen. A debate between the double standards of cancel culture is taking place after a 2011 tweet was uncovered in which U.S. female soccer star Megan Rapinoe commented, "You look Asian with those closed eyes." Now, again, a statement that nowadays is like a cancelable offense, probably, we need to take this little thing called intent. Maybe they really did look Asian with, I don't know. I mean, Asian, I guess not all Asians look the same. That's not very woke, not very progressive for someone with purple hair. Rapinoe has since become the darling of woke progressive left off the back of her campaign for equal pay, is now one of the new faces of Victoria's Secret, gag, who have done away with their Angels models and replaced them with the likes of Rapinoe, plus-size models, and a transgender Brazilian. Although Rapinoe is sure to delete the tweet later today, here it is in its full glory. As previously highlighted, England cricketer Ollie Robinson was suspended from international test matches and forced to make a groveling apology after old tweets he posted when he was 18 were uncovered. Robinson's rhetoric is virtually identical to those used by Rapinoe, even though she was 25 at the time. Don't expect her to face anything like the condemnation and cancellation to which Robinson was subjected. It's okay when we do it. By the way, this is via Summit.News. Respondents debated whether Rapinoe will face any consequences that someone who isn't performatively woke would receive for a similar old tweet. Purple hair, pay merchant canceled. Oh, yeah, purple hair equal pay merchant canceled. If you remember, she was, the one demanding that the women's team get paid as much as the men's team, even though they lost to 13-year-old boys. He's demanding equal pay, even though they generate fractions of a percentage of what the men's league produces. And you can see lots of people just dunking. The same people who will beg for equal pay. Someone going to get canceled, Lamau. Let's hope the canceler gets canceled. Taste of your own medicine. Well, that never happens. Does Victoria's Secret stand for anti-Asian hate? You get a lot of people jumping on the Stop Asian Hate. I'm not sure. Of course, it's always these people. The performative wokeness is a disease that is almost always providing cover for somebody with their own deep issues or skeletons in their closet. We saw that earlier today with Patrick Klepek trying to go after the Five Nights at Freddy's creator and having all of his old tweets reminded to him. You see, another respondent reposted a salient tweet by Shant Mesrobian explaining why so many woke celebrities turn out to have bigoted themselves in the past. Being bigoted used to be a successful way of bullying people, but now being woke is a successful way of bullying people. So in the space of a decade, they simply performed a 180. As you can see, the reason so many extremely woke people turn out to have been bigoted in the past is because bigotry used to be the best way to bully and intimidate people. But now performative anti-bigotry is the best way to bully and intimidate people. An evolving tool set for sociopaths. Well, it'll be interesting to see. I actually wonder if this tweet still exists. Has it been deleted? No, it hasn't been. It's interesting to see. Oh, there's somebody taking me in. We feast. You see purple hair, equal pay merchant canceled. Screenshot, never forget. I mean, I can't believe this is still up, actually. I'm going to guess that Victoria's Secret is probably going to have to, you know, part ways with Rapinoe over this. But I guess I don't know, because again, the performatively woke don't have to live by the same standards that they hold everyone else to. We've seen this happen time and time and time again. How about Nick Cannon, who had just some heinous things to say about the Jewish population, but was given his job back within a few weeks after some self-reflection. Meanwhile, Roseanne's still fired from her own show for a joke. We know how this is going to play out. Of course, we'll have to wait and see. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.